You're watching CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown.
Hello, I'm Amy Johnson. Here's a look at your top stories. The search is on for whoever stole the memorial plaque at Bruce's Beach. Here's KCAL News reporter Amanda Starantino.
I'm Amanda Starantino in Manhattan Beach at Bruce's Beach Park, a beautiful park here in Manhattan Beach overlooking the ocean and a great place for the community to come together, relax and take in these views. But also there's a lot of history when it comes to this park, and now a piece of it has been taken. A bronze plaque that was placed here by the city less than a year ago to honor the Bruce family has been stolen, and we've been seeing a lot of bronze thefts across LA and most of Southern California recently. So the question is now, who took it and why? So law enforcement is on that investigation, but I spoke to the mayor this afternoon. Take a listen.
Sometime yesterday, it was discovered that our commemorative plaque for the history of Bruce's Beach was stolen from this location. You can see the pedestal here, and it's empty. And it was discovered, and we're trying to figure out what happened, who the perpetrators are, and we're conducting a very intensive investigation to try to recover this terrific example of the work of our community coming together to address something that happened, 100 years ago.
The significance of this plaque, what is that?
It's so significant because there were black families who had purchased property here, and in the 1920s, the city council at the time instituted eminent domain to deprive them of that property in order to build the park. So it has always, the history has always been there, but we addressed it rather seriously in the last several years, and the plaque was a fantastic example of the community coming together and bridging a lot of divides to get the language just right, to explain what happened, and to honor the people that were here and had their property stolen.
Coming up on KCAL, we will have more on the significance of this plaque and what it means to the city. Plus, we're going to hear from Supervisor Hahn as well, who played a big role in getting this land back to the family and honoring them in this way. We're going to have that coming up.
And hundreds of UC students want their universities to cut ties with Starbucks on their campuses. This afternoon, UCLA students delivered a petition to the student board. UC Riverside students will do the same tomorrow. We're told there are more than 1,500 signatures in total. The petition comes amid claims of union busting by Starbucks. Students say they stand by baristas fighting for better benefits.
We don't agree with the way Starbucks has treated its workers. It's been engaging in illegal union busting practices, firing workers who are trying to organize their locations, and on top of that, with locations that have already organized, not coming to the bargaining table with them. So essentially, this petition is asking our school to cut ties with Starbucks because we really don't agree with the way Starbucks has been acting.
And we reached out to Starbucks and the University of California for a comment, but have not heard back. Meanwhile, a similar effort to remove a Starbucks at Cornell University in New York was successful. The company's contract won't be renewed there when it expires next year. All right, turning to your weather, a live look at Long Beach. Calm conditions ahead of the wet weather ahead. We're also tracking flooding concerns. KCAL News meteorologist Olga Ospina has your next weather. Hi, Olga.
Hi, Amy. Yes, this is kind of the last of the nice days. Most of tomorrow is going to be pretty nice as well. Right now, we're seeing dry conditions, but again, not for long. We have some changes headed our way. So as that area of high pressure continues to break down, we're seeing a cool down across Southern California. However, still a nice day across our region. We're still feeling 70s, even still some 80s across some of those inland spots. Woodland Hills checking in at 82 this afternoon. We have 60s up in the Antelope Valley. As we head into the LA area, 72 in Beverly Hills, downtown sitting at 74. So still a warm winter day with plenty of 70s through Orange County, as well as into the Inland Empire. Upper 70s from Moreno Valley, as well as Redlands and San Bernardino. 50s up in the mountains in Big Bear City, where we are going to be talking about plenty of snow in the coming days. Temperatures this afternoon Here's a look. Still some upper 70s, still above average numbers for most of us. But let me show you the futurecast at what we're going to expect as we head into the coming days. So already by tomorrow evening, we're seeing plenty of rain for Northern California, dropping down into the Central Coast. And as we head into late Wednesday, really around the midnight hours, when we're going to start seeing most of that rain moving into Ventura County. And for your Thursday morning commute, we're even looking at some pockets of heavy rain. So that Thursday morning commute will be heavily impacted by this incoming storm. As we head into the noon hour, still seeing some rain across our region into the evening as well. So Thursday is going to be a very wet day. As we head into Friday, we're looking at more scattered rain across our region, especially impacting us if you are in the Inland Empire in parts of Orange County. We're going to start drying out, and Saturday is going to be dry. However, still another storm on its heels, which means really on and off rain over the extended period, even into next week. Here's a check of this weekend. So, of course, this past weekend, we were talking about 70s and 80s. We even had some spots in the mid 80s. This weekend is going to be very different. Low 60s. Even once that storm moves out, we're looking at drier conditions. However, still below average, 60 degrees for the LA Inland Orange County area, in the low 60s also on Sunday, with some rain moving in. Tomorrow we'll continue to feel the drop in temperatures and increasing clouds as that storm approaches. And then once it moves in by very late overnight in Wednesday into Thursday, we're going to be getting some rain. Friday, still a few showers, and then Saturday mostly dry before that next storm moves in Sunday, Monday into the early part of next week. For the mountains, we're also talking about some snow by late Thursday. We're seeing those snow levels drop, so places like the Grapevine potentially could be impacted if you travel through those areas. Just be aware you could be experiencing some delays or even some closures, but all of us going to be seeing a very wet weather pattern as we head into the next several days. Amy. All
right, Olga, thanks so much. We are less than 2 weeks away from Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas, and if you still need a way to get there, well, the Avalo Airlines says it's adding flights between Burbank and Las Vegas for the special weekend. One round-trip flight Friday the 9th and one round-trip flight Monday the 12th. Well, you can watch the Super Bowl live at 3:30 on CBS Sunday, February 11th, and streaming on Paramount Plus. You can also watch a family-friendly version of the game live on Nickelodeon. This has been CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be back live at 3 right here on CBS News Los Angeles.